Hello. Hopefully you can see me. Let's go for the other one. Wait. Just start this one. Start this one. Start this one. Let's go for this one right here. Okay, so that should be going live, and I forget about an important part, an important aspect of this, just the chat. Need to activate the chat. Oh, forget to pop this one out, and I need the Twitch chat as well. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I apologize in advance because hopefully you can hear me as well. And just close that off. Let me go for this. Because, well, I'm saying that I apologize in advance. If this is the first time you're watching my stream, well, you're not gonna even understand what I'm talking about. But I didn't finish the drawing on Friday. I didn't have the time, and during the weekend I didn't have the energy, so I was basically resting as much as I could, just recharging. So I'm going to try to do that this time around. Let's see, this should be working. This is working. Okay, and let's lower the music, it's too loud. Alright, also if you type anything on the chat, I can see it and respond to you. So yeah, if you want to ask any questions, feel free. Hi. Yeah, that seems like probably like a spam message. But hi, Tien. Thank you. Appreciate it. Alright, let's see if I can. This camera is not working. Thank you, Peter. Appreciate it. I try to do the best I can. Sometimes it's easier than other times. This is from Friday, so I didn't finish it, uh, but hopefully this time around I get to. Okay, that would be like third shot or something, probably. Yeah, I think I can get away with that for the short video, which I should have done today, but yeah, just couldn't do it. I didn't notice that the eye is actually smaller than what I did. Hey, how's it going? It has a bunch of a little bit of hairs there. You can see. What? Hi, Stephanie. Yeah, I really needed some rest. I take a short break. Just was doing other things around the house and with the family. And yeah, I didn't finish the drawing. I should have, but also like my energy wasn't. I don't mean like tired. Like my mental energy wasn't at the right spot. So I was like, yeah, it's better if I just take my time with it and um, yeah. Sometimes this can feel that like you're spinning your wheels. Meaning, I'm talking about like creating content for the internet. Not doing this stuff. This part, this is the fun part for me. It can definitely feel like social media platforms make you jump through so many hoops to to get monetized. And once you cross a bunch of their hoops, they're like, oh, we just moved the I don't know the goalpost uh, in any direction we want. Oh, we didn't tell you. We moved the pole a few months back or whatever. Or yeah, I don't know. It can definitely feel like the carrot at the end of the stick kind of thing, and so that's I think that's also part of it. But yeah, I do enjoy uh, drawing every chance I get, and doing things for myself. Yeah, yeah, that's a part that they it kind of upsets me a bit, um, because I do understand that it's a business at the end of the day, but you're also um, like taking a little bit of advantage of people by certain things. It feels. Anyhow, that's my somewhat my perspective. Um, don't take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. Maybe there's some people that I don't know do 3 videos and then they're monetized or something, or one video they get viral and all of a sudden they're monetized everywhere. I don't know. The other thing is that I'm not looking to be that controversial. I just want to do my own stuff, and I think a lot of people go for that venue of I don't know, going for something or maybe more controversial or maybe more commercial. Uh, so yeah, like doing your own thing takes longer to achieve anything. I think in the arts. I haven't thought of this, but doing this on a couple seatings is definitely more like you can get a different point of view on what you're doing because your eyesight is fresh to what you did the last time. That's usually what you do with a painting, but with a sketch, you normally just draw the sketch and that's it. You don't always do like a double tap. I'm curious if that's another tiger, jaguar, another jaguar, or if it's him that is like turning. It could be him. That's why I didn't add it the last time because I wasn't sure. But I'm just gonna add it a little bit. Yeah, it seems like it's curved, right? Or something. I actually even looked for another picture for today, but yeah, I don't know. Like I was literally doing something right before I got into the stream. Like our baby wasn't going to sleep, so we were both trying to help her go to sleep, and I felt a little bit guilty because like uh, she got tired and like I was taking care of her and she fell asleep. So if she falls asleep before her bedtime, then it can be a little bit harder for her to sleep when it's actually her time to sleep. Um, but like I didn't wanted to wake her up because like I know when she naps is because she wants to nap. So I don't know. Nothing to do with the stream, but yeah, it's that's life. Anyhow, oh, it does look like he's like turned, probably laying down or something. I like this drawing. I know it's not perfect, but I like it. Turned out better than what I expected. Okay. Alright. Well, I don't know. It could be my internet too. I cannot assure the my connection is the best either. So don't worry. I'll see the message anyways. But yeah, I'm sorry that it's really windy. Probably there's a lot of snow still. I do another shot just in case. That's it. Okay, I can do with that. Let me change the light. Wonder if it did itself regulate the camera. It's like a thing. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Four inches of snow. That's a lot of snow. Well, where I'm originally from, there's no snow at all, unless there's a place in my country where it there's snow, but it's like one spot, eh, one area, uh, in a like near the Andes Sierra. It's a bunch of mountains. They're really tall. That's a place where the people think they were Chilean or Argentine. No, Uruguay. They were from Uruguay. The series that they made on Netflix recently, there's a really old movie about the same rugby team that got lost That place, it goes from Venezuela all the way down here. 4 inches is mild. Yeah, in I remember in Toronto, I was amazed. Like I had to leave like when the winter was starting, and it was like what you're saying, like a small amount of snow. Of course, it's a lot of snow for me, but it was like 4 inches, 5 inches, that sort of thing. I was like, okay, this is cool. I can live with this. It's fine. But then it was like a week or a few weeks after before I had to go back to my country. Uh, all of a sudden, it was like minus 21 or something. Which for me was I got a little bit scared with how the weather is there. And once you go went outside, it was like, I don't know, yay high of snow. I don't know what that's like. For I don't know, 150 meters. That's like, I don't know, 7 feet, 7 feet. I don't know. It was a considerable amount of snow overnight. I was like, damn, that's like that. That made me like reconsider, because I really liked Toronto the first time I went there. Well, I guess I just went once. So the first time I visited Canada, that's what I mean. Um, yeah, but that made me because I was considering like, oh, I would like to to come here and work and all that stuff. But that made me a little bit worried that maybe I'm not like, maybe it's too cold even for me. But after I went to Vancouver, and Vancouver is, it can get cold, but it's not Toronto at all. Toronto, it's really similar to New York, but it's, well, you know that it's like even further north. So I don't know. So windy. 4.92 feet. Okay. Yeah, it was a lot of snow. Ow, ow, ow. My hand is getting better, but every now and then it reminds me, like, you're still injured, so don't push it. And like today, I was taking care of our baby, and she kicked me right right on the spot where it hurts. Hi, how's it going, Mysterious Spectacle? How are you? Let me put this down here. I guess like this I can take a little bit more time with the stuff I do. Maybe that's the answer. Maybe I'm overdoing it. I don't know. Good to hear. I think it wouldn't fit for me to. I'm just gonna go for this one. Doesn't matter. I'll change it. It's my own thing. Did I draw that? Yeah, I did. Not right now, but you can see it on my YouTube channel. I like it's completely recorded. Thank you. Glad you like it. I think this is from Thursday originally. Now I'm just like giving some final touches to it. Yeah, try to do what I can. Some are hits, some are misses, I think. This one I enjoy, so I count this as a hit. See if I don't mess up the eye. I'm changing the color of the eye. Hmm. Yeah, I enjoy it. Um, Actually, it's not as much as you might think. It's like 30%. Um, but like my deck of cards, it's that's I produced it, so it's a different thing. I just the thing is, if you want to get one of my deck of cards, you do have to do it. If you're in the U.S., you have to do it through my website, and I'll ship it. I have to do the shipment this time around, uh, because yeah, the original um, arrangement that I had for the fulfillment, like I don't have it anymore. So yeah, I have to do the shipment, like contact my family that has the remaining uh, copies and send it. So yeah, it's a one team thing. You can also, if you want something from Redbubble, that's also fine. If you want something from there, you can order, and it's gonna take care of everything. I just get the 30%. So yeah, if it's up to you, but I'm uh, letting you know so you are aware of how the cookie crumbles with that. That's it. Why does it? I think the camera just. I set it so it would look way more with contrast, and it seems like it just decides. Yeah, it did decide to freaking go back to what he wanted. Saturation. No, that's not. White balance. So it would be something like that. And the saturation. How about this? Exposure. Too much. Too many slices. Okay. So it would look something like that, I guess. That's the best I can do. So it looks like what I actually see on my end. So that's it. I'm going to keep working on this. Yeah, I the thing is when I started to add the highlighter before I started, I went in and changed the camera settings, and then it freaking resets to whatever. I don't know why it did that. I think it was like a feature that I had activated or something. It's weird. Um, I don't know. Sometimes technology, like now we're going to this nonsense of AI for everything. And I remember somebody some time ago when I was in Canada saying that thinking that computers are going to eventually take over. It's nonsense. If you actually like, if you're regularly using computers and you see how much they misbehave or like just shut down for whatever reason, or there's an error on the memory or like all the malfunctions they have, and it doesn't compute with the idea that they're gonna take over. But I guess if the computers start to become way more stable than what they've been, uh, maybe. Uh, so it's not impossible, but at the current existence of computers, I don't think it's probable. Uh, Statistics are not in in favor for them, even though they're everybody that's developing that technology is pushing hard. So that's the case. I don't know. Maybe we'll get to that point, but I don't think we're there yet. People thinking that they're gonna replace everyone with computers. Uh, you're always gonna need IT, and yeah, I don't think it's that simple. And if you do, like, I don't know, I don't want to rant anymore. I'm not gonna finish my drawing. Okay. Yeah. Uh, that's not perfect, and it actually needs more contrast. I have to remember about this kind of thing that it's a sketch. It's not a full illustration. Sometimes I go overboard with this. I've been actually thinking of just getting a bunch of oils, uh, canvases, and paint on them. I think that would be cool. Just using my own take on things. Yeah. I don't know. I have to think about the actual reference, because one thing is to do a sketch from a reference that they say it's free to use, but in practice, like I've seen it happen that just somebody's gonna, oh, you use my image, and it's like, dude, you put it on the internet to be used for free. Well, I don't know. There was this case. I I say I don't know because there was a case. I don't know if it was recent or the resolution was recent, that if whoever's watching knows Kat Von D, is a really famous tattoo artist. Well, she made a tattoo for someone that used as a reference a picture from a photographer, and the photographer decided to sue her for using his picture. And actually, I think she won, uh, because there's a level of transformation. Yeah. Yeah, there's a level of transformation that uh, sometimes you're fine with getting away with it. Uh, but I'm telling you, I don't know the nuances of that specific case, because let's, like, if she paid for the rights to use that picture, like, I don't know, she had that picture like from a bank of images, then like you shouldn't have any, like, once you have it from a bank of images, whoever took the picture put it on that bank of images under the laws and regulations of that site, or pool of images and works. Uh, so my guess is, if the person was able to sue her, is that maybe she used a picture that wasn't supposed to be. That's my guess. I will double check, because it's, I don't know. Anyhow, I'm always hesitant to use pictures from somebody else, and I always aim to mention the person, even if it says that you can use the work. Because I didn't take the picture, I didn't go and find the jaguar, and like, it was somebody that took the effort to find the creature. Like, getting a frame like this, it's not easy. The lighting, the post editing that the person that took the picture does to make it look better. So yeah, I know that there's a point to be said about that. Um, and I always try to be super respectful of that because I'm an artist myself, so I wouldn't want anybody taking my work and using it illegally. So yeah, just give credit to whoever deserves the credit and be mindful of those things. But yeah, I do like the combination of I think I got to a point at which I'm comfortable uh, with this style, and it's something that I wouldn't mind painting in a wall or in a gigantic canvas and making it more elaborate. This fucking apologies for that. This freaking song drives me nuts. Uh, I'm going to delete that song. Mm, it's where are you? I'm going to delete you. Delete it. Okay. I really don't like that song. Remove. Yeah. It's not the song is not bad. It's just a like it feels it can feel tacky to me, so I don't like it. I don't like it. To whoever gets our reference. Okay. All right. I'm happy with how this looks. I'm going to sign it. Not my best signature. Okay. This was a shorter stream, I guess. Uh, yeah, I can answer questions if you have any questions. And I can add more stuff to it. I also do that sometimes. Yeah. Well, going back to what I was saying about the pictures, as you said, is it's way better to take your own pictures and do your paintings with that. Yeah, it's definitely better to do that. You uh, are better off doing that. Way better off. unless you, I don't know, you find some sort of agreement the with the person that took the picture and you use it as a reference. But overall, it's better to make your own references. It's a really common practice, and, and also if you if you do concept art, it's something that definitely uh, you should be doing. Maybe if it's like a texture, like doesn't really matter. Or if you are using from a image bank, like for advertising, it's super common to use assets from image banks, and for concept art too. So, but the thing is, you have to be super careful because you don't know, like, if you're doing concept art and you're making it for a movie, it's a multi-million-dollar movie, and you're doing a piece of artwork for that company, and for whatever reason you use an image that is copyrighted, well, you're gonna run into so many problems for that. And yeah, they're better off taking your own picture and using your own images, or doing your artwork from scratch. Um, I mean, like if because in concept art, for example, you sometimes kit batch. Yeah, that's kind of, don't use a picture that is not yours for that. But if you're doing like if you're using like a visual reference, I guess in those instances it's a different thing. Like, yeah, because you're just using the reference to mix it up with other images. So I guess that's perfectly fine. Um, all right. So yeah, this one's a little bit shorter of a stream. Um, I was thinking of making another drawing, but it's already 10 p.m. and yeah, I know for a fact that I do need to get some rest because then I don't function properly the next day. So if you watch the stream, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Um, I'm hoping to be even more consistent with this. I've skipped a few days here and then, and I'm also trying to be more consistent with the schedule for the streams. So hopefully I can stick to a specific timeline as much as possible. But I also like I'm a new dad, so I have to also take care of our daughter. So that's a priority there. So um, anyhow, thank you for watching. Thank you for the support, the like, and all that good stuff. Consider subscribing if you're watching this afterwards or if you're watching the stream. I appreciate you all and hope to see you next time. I'll be cutting the stream uh, in a bit. So let me look for my music. And until next time, bye.